got my face out. Okay, thank you for commenting. Hold on. This thing's making me mad. Ugh. So, seriously? Ugh. Sosie is a stinker. Yes, he is. Okay, baby. Hold on. Ugh. I know you want some attention, like always. Ugh. Go get your toy. Go get your new toys. Okay, you don't need to slop your slobber all over. Go get your new toys. Ooh. Go get them. Go get them. Go get your new toys, boo. Sos, go get them. Go get your toys. Go get your toys. Oh, do I have sleep lines now? Go get your toys. Oh, go get your toys. Go get your toys. Hey, Clarence, what have you been up to? What have you been up to? This is what I've been up to. Huh, boo-boo, you're so handsome. You still doing good, hun? Oh, I look like crap, but that's okay. I don't care. Say hi, baby. Hi. He's waiting for Daddy to come pick him up. Is Daddy coming? You see Daddy? No, Daddy. No Daddy's here yet. Not much lately. Yeah, I'm doing good. No drinking? None of the sippy sip? This dog, I'm telling you, I love him with all my heart. He's such a sweet boy. But he's got so much energy. Don't you, Sos? You have so much energy. You have so much energy. So Clancy, you're a dude, right? Hey, Picker. Okay, you guys, once a few people get in here, I need some advice. And yes, if I ever end up dating this guy, okay, I will be honest with him and tell him that I read his messages aloud on my YouTube channel. Hi, beautiful. I know, he is spoiled. He got 2 new toys today and a package of marrow bones. I spend all my money on this dog, my extra money. Well, you know, we don't ever have any. None of us have extra, but we make it work, right? Instead of buying stuff for myself. Except I did buy something for myself, and I think you guys should try it. The ingredients, I don't buy that Listerine and all that crap. This has never been tested on animals. It's naturally friendly. Here, let me tell you about it. It also has coconut oil in it and aloe vera. Coconut oil and aloe vera. So, if you want a good mouthwash that isn't bad for you, there you go. You do? You spend a lot of money on your dog? Yeah. No, but I drink non-alcohol. That's good. Because you know what? Some people, Clancy, some people actually like the taste of alcohol, right? They do. Beer. I mean, I do sometimes. I don't like the way it makes me feel, but I like the taste of it every once in a while. I have a nice ice-cold beer. Candy, how's your mama, hun? Don't date 40 plus messages. Well, listen to this. So I haven't been responding, right? And I feel bad, you guys. I do. But I'm just, you know that show, He's Just Not That Into You? Well, I just want your guys' opinion, okay? Because I know, I mean, many of you, anyone in here has known me for a few years, right? And Candy and Robert and Sean have known me for 5 years. So I think you guys will give me an honest opinion. So, and I'm not saying anything bad about this guy, but please just listen, okay? Listen to me. So he is going through a divorce, and it's a tumultuous divorce, okay? Like, he's already spent in the upwards of almost $100,000 on this divorce because there's kids involved and a house and cars and this and that. And he has the boys right now. One of his boys has autism. They're younger. And here's my thing. I've raised kids already. Mine are adults. And I think it's when there's children involved, he's already talking about me and him hanging out with the kids. And what if, you know, what if we hung out a few times and we liked each other or whatever, and then the kids got attached, and then I just wasn't interested anymore. That's what I'm concerned. I don't want to do that to the kids. That's number one. Number two is we talked one conversation, and I told him, yeah, I'm looking to move out of here in a more secluded, country type area. And so he mentioned that. He goes, you've mentioned, you want to move out of where you're at into a, da-da-da-da. He goes, I'm going to be getting my house, and, who knows if it works out. And I'm thinking, dude, he's already talking about that. And I don't want to me, all the messages and all of this, he's like moving too quick. I know he's just speaking hypothetically. Have you not had my attention for the last day, the whole day, since I got home? So what do you need? Hold on, you got to do my hair. What do you need, baby? Where's your toy? Get your toy. Or are you too hot? You want the AC on? You want your toy? Where's your toy? Get your toy. Here, get this one. Come here. Here you go. Keep this one, baby. You want to show the new toys you got? Why the lights just flicker on? You want to show the new toys you just got? Sit, 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 sit. Good boy. Say. Good boy. You want to show the new toys you got today? You got that one. And this one. Go get it. Come on. Lord help me. Here he comes. He doesn't know how to play with these, you guys. Every time I get him a chewed pull toy, watch how he plays with it. He just flips his head back and forth instead of pulling on it. Did you too? You stinky. Okay, so can you go, please, so I can have a conversation? Pull, 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 pull. Okay, it hurts. He's already bit me twice today on accident. Honey. Okay. Okay, let me say hello to whoever else is in here. My mom is feeling a hint better. Thank you. Oh, good. I've been praying for her, sweetie. Don't worry. I haven't forgot about her. Clancy says, yes, if you guys could all continue prayers for Candy's mom. She's shared with you, so I know she doesn't mind me sharing. I know she feels the more prayers, the better. Her mother's dealing with cancer, and she needs prayers. So, and Candy's, having to be really strong through all of this for her mom. And I get that because my mom's had cancer quite a few times. And, well, she's been sick with things. She's had cancer a couple times, and then she's had cirrhosis of the liver and other crap. Go, no, okay, out. No, out. Come on, you gotta get out. I can't deal with this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, now you want to play. Now you think you know. Now you... Oh, come on. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. No. Leave me alone for a few minutes. Go get it. Sorry. Sorry, guys. 5 seconds. I just gotta have a break. I have to have a break, okay? He wants to settle down with someone sweet in a way. Yes, but yeah, probably moving too fast. Talk to him about moving too fast. See how... That's a good idea, Picker. Okay, so let me just I want you to tell me what you guys think, okay? And I will be honest with him and tell him that I talked to you guys. He already knows. He doesn't know everything, but he knows I talk to friends. Hi, Mark. Is it true you have a tattoo of this guy's name already? Oh, how'd you find out? How'd you know? I haven't told anybody. You seem to understand. I only think those wines because they are heart healthy. Like I said, I'm not a big drinker. Yeah, me neither. Okay, so this is what he says, okay? Earlier, he sends me a message saying, "Good morning, sunshine. Kay here. Hope you have a great day today. Message me when you can take care." Beautiful one. When you can, take care. He doesn't use punctuation. That drives me nuts. Okay, so then here it is. Good evening, sunshine. Caden here. Hope you had a great day. Can we meet up sometime? I work 14 hours a day, but I'm willing to take time off to meet up with you if you are at all interested in me, or am I just wasting your time and mine as well? Let me know. Let me know if my messages are bothering you. If so, I will stop my messages to you, and if you ever want to meet up, give me a shout. I have lots of things going on in my life, and divorce, and everything is going my way. I'm getting my car back, this car she has, and next court date is to get my 3-bedroom, 2-bath home back for me and my boys. And you had said you want to get out of that area. I have open arms for you if we click, and you are welcome to get to know me and my boys, and maybe if we have similar interests and likes, you could move in. It's a thought. Just let's meet and see what kind of sparks light our fire between us, and go from there and roll with it, baby. I'm serious when I tell you this. Everybody needs someone, and I want to see if you are that someone for me and yourself. It's worth meeting to see what things we both enjoy, and see if we enjoy each other and the time we spend together. Give me a chance if you are down. Hit me up, and let's let our relationship grow into something special. We aren't getting any younger, kiddo. Hit me up. Much love to be shared between two people. Rest well, beautiful one. Kind regards, Kay. Hey, Crown. Life is short. That's true. Hey, Sean. Oh no, Sean. If you, honey, I've had that happen to me. Hey, Aquarian baby, run like hell. I miss you guys. Listen, I miss you, Crown. I miss you guys. Sean, if you have a screwdriver or something like that, a wrench, hit it. Hit the alternator a couple times. It works like a charm. I'm telling you. I've done it in the past. It'll get you home at least. I know. Hit me up and you can move in. I want to introduce you to my boys. Like, I haven't even met him. I've talked to him once on the phone. Again, he's probably a sweetheart of a guy. Yes, but I feel like he's looking for a mom for his kids. And I don't want to be responsible right now for somebody else's children. And that's kind of scary that he's so eager to move so quickly. That scares me. Aquarium baby says run like hell. I think you should have a few telephone FaceTime calls first because of the moving thing so fast. Yeah, take it slow. I agree, Crown. So I just don't want to be rude. Clancy says, no, not at all, but I get weird vibes from those messages. Run like hell. Is his address in the Seattle prison? Why does this have to happen? Why is it so hard to meet somebody? And again, I'm not going to physically do anything with anybody until next month is my court date, guys. It's coming. It's coming. And we're going to celebrate. Celebrate. Definitely. I'll finally have closure. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm just kind of scared because I haven't been to court in I don't know how long. Long time. Hey, Coffee. We're talking about, I got a message from that dude who's talking about meeting his kids, and if we hit it off, I can move in with him. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, it's so nice to see you guys who haven't been here for a while. Mark, that's funny. Is his address Seattle Prison? Remember, if you guys are looking for a good mouthwash that is not tested on animals, oh yeah, I never finished. There's no alcohol, no dyes, no artificial sweeteners, flavors, no SLS sulfates, no brainer. Hello! This is the good mouthwash for you. Run out and get it. No, I'm just kidding. Yes! Remember I was telling you about him before when we were talking? Yeah, him. He's talking about meeting his children. And that's the first thing I think about is his children, you know? It sounds like they've been through a lot with this mother. And I'm pretty proud of myself. You know why? Because the old me, even probably back up to 6 months ago, if I was completely divorced, papers were, it was all done, court date, everything, I probably would have ran toward this guy because I would have felt like he needed help with his kids. So I've grown in that area. I'm not so much of a, feeling like I have to save everybody. You know what I mean? Which I think people that do that are people that really themselves need to be focusing on themselves, but we focus on everything outwardly and try to help everybody else. So, it's not a conscious decision, but subconsciously I believe that people that do that, yes, they do it because they care about people, but, oh my God, seriously? Hold on, I'm thinking. Hold on, guys. I got. Sorry. Go lay down. I don't know why the AC is making that noise. It's like clicking and on and off. No, that's not him. No. Timing is key. Aw, Mark, you just woke up for a moment. There's gonna be one lucky guy. Aw, picker. Well, I don't know about that. And the thing is, too, you guys, is at our age, well, as older people, we all come with some type of baggage, right? Like, when you think about, that's why I think people should really go through a lot of therapy, couples therapy, whatever, all that before they get married, because you're taking two people from a lot of times, two totally different walks of life, right? And coming together without even knowing completely how to communicate. It's always people always make that decision to move in together, and a lot of times get married when They haven't even seen each other at their worst. You know what I mean? They make that decision when everything's so wonderful and beautiful, and you know, and then a lot of times you don't really get to know anybody, that person, anybody really, until at least a year. They say a year, after a year is when you can see how people handle all different types of situations. Because if you're with somebody, you guys might not individually experience things to where you're gonna have to react in an angry way, or you know, a hurt way, or an upset way. Like, people need to really wait a lot longer before they get married. The thing is my husband and I dated 5 years before, almost 6 years before we got married. And we didn't do the steps that we should have done, or know how to pay attention to the red flags that were there. That's why I think it's so important for people to work on themselves. I wish I would have. You know, I wish I would have known to do that. They should be teaching this kind of stuff in school. Really, like how to balance checkbooks. You know, how to take care of a home, like home ec. I loved that class. Home ec. We cooked, we sewed. I loved it. They're not teaching that stuff to kids these days. Hey, honey bunch. 100K on divorce is outrageous. Well, so far he said 75, but I just said I didn't want to give an exact amount. But yeah, well, I think also, Coffee, they're not interested in teaching women that stuff in school anymore, because women are more than that, right? So I think it should be for both boys and girls. Boys need to learn how to do it too, you know. Maybe some of the guys that would leave their mamas home a lot quicker if they knew how to take care of themselves, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying that this guy, and I'm not judging him, I'm making observations that I think he absolutely needs to go through some stuff before he gets serious in another relationship. And I'm not trying to be selfish, but like I said, I already raised kids. And it's not that I'm totally opposed to dating a guy that has children, but I wouldn't want to meet his children unless we were just going to be strictly friends. I would not want to meet his children until like a couple of years, you know, we knew we were going to be serious. The kids are the ones who suffer because of the adults' stupid ass mistakes, or the adults' stupid selfish needs or desires, you know. It's the kids who suffer. They bring these people into each other's lives, and they don't even know them themselves, but they're bringing them around their kids, and then, you know, a lot of times bad things happen to the kids, or they find out the person's, you know, unstable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, you think narcissist? My dad taught me to balance my checkbook and told me to never get one. When I was younger, yeah. See, my thing when I was younger, because I'm not doing the whole woe is me, please don't think so, but I didn't learn any of that crap. You know, my mother was, you know, unavailable. So I had to figure it all out for myself, and in doing so, I made a lot of mistakes. You know, when I was 16, 17, and my teeth used to look beautiful. I mean, they're okay now, but everyone used to ask me if I had braces. They were gorgeous, but, you know, I'd go to the dentist, And back then, they would bill you or whatever. And I never paid it because I couldn't afford to pay the bill. I was like 17, 16. I didn't have any. I was supporting myself at that age. So, eventually, later on in life, I went back and took care of all of as much as I could, but all my tickets, like, because, you know, when you get a speeding ticket and you don't pay it, and then you get your license suspended. Look at my hair. You get your license suspended, and then you drive anyway, and then you get pulled over, and then you get driving on a suspended and whatever, if you were speeding or whatever, bad tabs, whatever. So there was a point to where I ended up owing over like $1,000 for tickets, just stupid tickets, because it ends up being like a domino effect. I had to drive because I had to go to work, right? But I ended up paying all those and nothing. That's the worst I've gotten is like moving violation traffic. I've never gotten in trouble for accidents or DUIs or anything like that. My friend did, and I was her support, so we'd go to AA meetings when we were younger. And then they had these clubs that you could go to, sober clubs, dance clubs for young kids, young, 18, 19. Man, I dated a lot of those guys in there. We were like the little hussies of the AA group. Oh my God, terrible. I think I was dating like 3 of them at one time. But I wasn't the one who was there because of me. Like, it was fun. It was fun. I'm definitely, to a lot of people, I may seem like a prude now, but believe me, I haven't been. And I'm not a prude. I just carry myself a certain way. There's a time and a place to act a certain, to behave in a way. It's not fake. It's not two-faced or phony or fake. There is places to act appropriately. So that's what I do. I'm not gonna make fools out of myself, or fight with people or whatever. Where's Sue Soul Sister? Hey girl! Oh my gosh! This is so nice to see people we haven't seen forever. Oh, I'm talking about this Sue Soul Sister. I'm getting ready to start the dating attempt. And this guy is already talking about me meeting his kids and possibly, if we hit it off, move in. I think he's a no. No relationship yet, honey. I've always wondered, since you're so different now, if when you were 22 you saw yourself now, what would you have said? What would I have said if I saw myself when I was 22? If I saw myself now, what I'm like now? I would have never thought that I wouldn't be a drinker, for one. I would have never thought that I would stop smoking cigarettes. I always thought I would. I vape, but I always thought I would smoke, right? No, Sos, you need to go play, honey. I would have never thought that I would. My dream always was, and it's, some people it's not, some people it is. But ever since I was a little girl, when people ask you, what do you want to do when you grow up? What's your dream? My answer was always, I want to be a mommy. I want to be a mommy, and I want to be a wife. That's what I wanted. My mom was trying to push, wanted me to do modeling when I was young, and she took me to this place, but thank God we didn't follow through on that, because who knows where I'd be right now. I did a few things as an adult or a young adult, but that's it. Thank God I didn't get into that industry. But the thing, I always wanted to be a mom. I always wanted to be a wife. And I think that came from I always wanted somebody to love and to love me back. You know, I think that's why it was always, that's all I ever thought about being. But then when I got 19, 18, I wouldn't think that I'd be where I am now, because in my mind, when I said, you know, if I ever get married, it's going to be forever. Now I know things don't always work out forever, but that was my intention when I got married too, for it to be forever. What? Why are you crying like a baby? Why? Why are you crying like a baby? What do you want? What? Oh my goodness. Can something else have some attention other than you? Huh? Sit. Stay. Stop it. Stay. If you want to be in here, you got to say, no, sit. 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 Oh my God. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. No, sit. So you're misbehaving. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Sosa. Sit. Sos. Sit. Down. Sit. Now it's hot. It's crazy. My first marriage was at 22. Treats lots of them. He's crying because he wants his grand. I know. Your kids are grown. How old are the kids this dude has? They are 5 and 7, I believe he said. So they're young, 5 and 7. And one of them has, you know, a challenging condition that I've never dealt with before. So, you know, I don't know how good I would be at that, but I want to enjoy my life at this point. Life has been hard, and I'm sure many of you guys can understand that. When you've gone through your life fighting every single day, and pretty much every single day, and yes, the word autopilot, when you go through your life on autopilot, you're just trying to get through every day. I mean, that's what a lot of people do, especially if you've experienced PTSD, any kind of trauma, you know, bad upbringing. You're just trying to function every single day and get through you don't absorb life. And so I'm at that age, and I'm at that point in my life right now where I want to absorb life, and I want to absorb positivity and good things in my life, you know? So, that may be selfish, but I have to care for myself now. I'm almost 53 years old, and it's time that I look out for me. You want to be no, Crown, no. And I'm not saying it's absolutely off limits, but no. I mean, I'm not interested in that. Pet me, love me. Pet me, love me, give me attention. I am doggy. Treats, lots of them. My son was born 6 weeks before I turned. Wow. No way. No, I would do just what you said. Enjoy life. Right? You have completely earned a great life with all your heart's desire. Aw, Candy, you're so sweet. Candy's so sweet, you guys. Hey, bee lady, what's up, girl? Where have you been? Well, I haven't been on much, but does he like Family Feud? How old is this boy? Not saying you're old, but you have raised your kids already. I am old, Crown. I know bee lady is gonna be like, bee lady will definitely have an opinion for us. Tell us, bee lady, what is your opinion? Oh, she probably doesn't know what we're talking about. So if somebody can explain, oh, I think I think my boy's here. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. Um, okay. Who's that? Oh, he's getting excited. We got back yesterday from visiting our son. How did it go, bee lady? In North Carolina? Better we will. Um, I don't know, you guys. I feel like being kind of nice and letting Sosa stay the night because my boy asked me, well, do you want to watch him for the night? But I don't know. Okay, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go. I've been really tired lately, you guys. Like, I haven't been feeling too well. So I figured when I can feel, when I'm not working and taking care of him so much, I figured I would come on because I had a little bit of energy where I could talk for a little bit. Okay, you guys talk to each other. We were chatting. I gotta take advantage of it, you guys. Um, um, Listen, when your adult children come by and see you, well, or pick up their dog, um, and they're nice and they want to chat with you, got to take advantage of it. So I had to take advantage of it. I don't know too much, but I just a little bit. I know I'm thinking typical narc. Hi, Robert. Late tonight. Yeah, I'm not staying on for a long time. I found a weird one, right, Sue Soul Sister? So what did she end up getting? Custody, the house. What does he do for a living? Am I wondering how much he's in debt for that 75K divorce? That's a good question. That's a good question, hon. Let's see. Beeley said, we had a great time. Also, since we are Catholics, they asked me to be the God. You were saying, didn't you say something about that? That's such a honor, isn't it, Bee Lady? Nobody's text exactly without a reply. 49. He's 49, honey. Sue Soul Sister, he's 49. And Bee Lady raised a good question. I mean, that's a lot of money, right? To have to put out. I mean, I don't want to share too much of his, situation, but the mom, from what he says, has threatened to one of the children. So, do I want to get involved in that situation? Not really. Why is he so anxious to meet you, ASA? When does this do? Oh, he has his own little... Is he back home with mommy? I think he may be. I don't know. He started late making babies only to get dropped. Yep, divorced. Yep. Yes, the 5-year-old, I guess, Bee Lady. Yeah, the mom did. So... And I guess she's threatened like 3 or 4 other people to them. So I'm like, you guys are gonna end up seeing me on Snapped or something. Like she's gonna, oh, Bella from Washington State, top story. Never mind. I can't even do it. He could be lying. That's true. He could be. Because when he said that, Sue Soul Sister, I was like, come on. Is he one of those guys who's just trying to make her sound as bad as possible? You know how some guys do that, right? You could move out of where you're at, and now I'm moving with him in his mama's basement. And I could be a full-time babysitter, right? No, he's not looking for a place to stay. He's saying, I can go stay there. And I'm like, dude, that's a little too quick. He'll be in a nursing home when his kids graduate. Oh, I shouldn't be mean, but seriously, come on. Like, I probably have a total of 65, 70 messages from him with maybe 5 responses total. What site did you mean him? I can't tell. He'll be in a nursing home when his kids graduate. It's farmersonly.com. I can stay in his home with his 3-bedroom. I think he's staying with his mom, but he's fighting his wife for his house back and a car. He has another car, but it's too much for me. I can't. Farmersonly.com. Or hey, don't they have a dating app for Trump supporters or something, or Republicans? I think I heard. Right, Bee Lady? Hell no, I don't. I don't need someone who is in a huge debt from a divorce, someone with young kids, somebody who's still fighting this thing with this. It could go on for years. Who knows? And then an ex, she'll be an ex of his that's violent, that threatens to kill people. It's like, I don't think so. You like your single life? No. In his car? No. I do have to say, I think it's really, he seems like he's really good with his boys. Like, but that's not enough to get me to, that's not enough to get me to be like, oh yeah, this is a great thing. He works for, well, I don't want to, he does have a business, but he also works for somebody too, B-Lady, but I don't want to share that with everybody. That's true, they can. Yeah, I don't. But here's the thing. So this is going back to, you guys, people our age have baggage, right? A lot of us are going to come with baggage because for one, we're old. For another, we've lived life for, been through stuff. So that's what I get to look forward to. Everybody's baggage. But then I come with baggage as well. What's my baggage? What would my baggage be? I don't know. If his business was doing well, he wouldn't work for anyone else. Well, maybe. The kind of business it is, though, it's like it's not seasonal, but it's, it might be time to invest in maybe $30 a month to do some checking. True color. Yeah, you won't know. I'm just not. Okay, so so I've asked for your guys' advice, right? Now, I guess from a guy's point of view, and here's my part where I'm worried about hurting people's feelings. I'm trying to work on that. But I was good. I messaged him and said, sorry, I've been busy because I've been working. And I said, I'm not used to someone messaging me every day. So I was trying to say it in a nice way, but I just need to, I do care about hurting someone's feelings. So how do I say, I could just say how I feel. I don't, I can't come out and say you have too much baggage for me. So I need to say, I don't want really to get with somebody who's got small children, just in case something were to happen. They don't need that. That's a big part of it. How's your mom? My brother's doing good. He's working on a boat now. Sue Soul Sister, thank you for asking, honey. And I haven't spoke to my mother, so I don't know. I've called her 4 or 5 times, and she hasn't called me back. I come with Louis Vuitton baggage. What was his response? He said, okay, I understand. He said something. He was pretty cool about it. My children are good. It is 80. Wait, what happened? Oh, do you guys want to get off the topic of me and talk about AD? Now, I have an opinion on this. Coffee. There, that's my baggage. My childhood. I mean, the marriage isn't really a baggage because, it'll be done and over with next month, hopefully. Mark's response. No, let me see. His job is a true crime channel. I'm thinking, this is AD. Oh, I see it, B-Lady. So AD's complaining that, and I'm sorry if any of y'all in here like AD, okay? I actually thought he was cute for a minute a while back, but no, his personality, I can't. So he's handsome sometimes. Um, but the things he does, I'm sorry. Like, he's sitting there saying how these people, talking about the Ruseks, sorry, that they're just, doing this for money. Frankie's doing this for money. And I'm thinking, have you looked in the mirror lately? Are you kidding me? Someone said they were reading old comments, I guess, on his channel because Bubbles or whoever that gal is, his right hand gal, right hand gal, never mind. Someone I guess had doxed her or called her or something. And anyway, so they brought up, I guess, a bunch of messages, comments that people have left over the 3 years he's been doing this. And they were saying some things, how they felt, their opinion and stuff. And I was going to say something, I don't remember, but he's like, Frankie and them, they're just coming after me, for money and yada, yada, yada. And I'm thinking, you've been doing this 3 years. And yeah, you've thrown in a couple of other true crime cases here and there, sprinkled them in there a little bit. But someone said he's made at that point they said $200,000, right? And then it ended up being 400,000 something. But I think at this point, 3 years later, he absolutely has made that much money off of, because that's all he's been doing for 3 years is talking about this case. And he's writing a book. And, the Ruseks are trying to get this book stopped. And he's upset because they're trying to stop him from publishing a book. But I think, so what's your book going to be about? Your theory? I don't know. I think everybody should have the freedom to express. I think everybody should have the freedom of, giving opinions. Nobody should be silenced. Absolutely not. But I think if you're a decent person and something's hurting somebody and they've asked everybody to please just stop, if you're a decent person, I feel like you would respect that. That's my opinion. I feel like you should respect it. Don't you guys? Yeah. Suso, sir, he's writing a book. Until his parole date. Hey, Jenny. Where have you been? Well, like I asked everyone where they've been because I haven't seen you on the Patreon or comments or anything. No. Where did you hear that, bee lady? No, Crown, I have not met him in person yet. Just tell him you're not into men anymore and be done with Thank you, Suso, sister. My brother's doing, yeah, he's doing well. His birthday's coming up in 4 days. I'm trying to catch up on comments, guys. Hey, Annie. What's your guys' opinion on that? Jenny, how have you been, honey? It's self-published. Right. So, do you guys... Aw, 13. Big 13. Well, tell him Bella said happy birthday. Not that he gives a crap who I am. Yep. He lied and said he did say Barnes and Noble. Yes. You know what's crazy is my younger brother, the Christian, who's a total hypocrite and judges, like, never mind. That's a whole nother story. his ex-wife, they were very much into church, raising their daughter, which was her daughter that she had adopted from her friend that my younger brother helped raise, right? Well, so they, the best way is just come out and tell him that it's going, not, so she wrote a book, and that's a good, Clancy, that's good, yeah. That's true. I should just say that, yeah. This guy is a former detective and has all of the connections he needs to zoom past everyone else. I have been having tummy issues lately. Oh, Jenny, colitis is terrible. Oh, he knows who you are. Aw. Yes, tell him happy birthday. He's a young man now. I wish my kids were still that age, you know. So, tummy issues, colitis. I've known people who have had Crohn's and colitis, and this one guy that I knew, a friend of mine, he had what's that other thing called? Diverticulitis, and he had to have part of his colon taken out, and he had a colostomy bag, and it was just terrible. No, Sue Soul Sister, that was Clancy. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about 3 years later? And feel free to just say your opinion on it, on the Chris Watts case. Do you think that AD is in it for, if it's all about the money for him? Or do you think he really cares about the case? Or do you think he just wants to be right? I mean, I think there's so much involved with this, with him. Like, he has not stopped for 3 years. How much? Here's the thing. So this is his theory, right? This is his theory. He has his theory. But what's your theory? This is why I think it's wrong, and it's all about the money, because this is your theory, but nothing you say or do is going to change it. You know what I mean? It's not like he has evidence. He's gone through everything. I haven't seen any proof of that things happened the way he says it did. So he's milking it. I think he's absolutely milking it. I think so too, Crown. He drank and gambled. Yeah, he probably lost a lot of money. I think it's all three of those things. And then the Shadow Man. Is that what it's called, Crown? Shadow Man? I'm sorry, Sue. You have it too? Are you guys any kind of a group? No, B Lady, where did you hear that, hon? Right, Robert. I know. I mean, it's true. And a lot of people, and I think about it still all the time. I mean, I'm always thinking, I know there's more to it. I know there's absolutely more to it. I know someone else was there, yada, yada, yada. But again, it comes down to respect. It's not like, I think this case is a little bit different just because it was like people felt like seeing Shanann's videos and the kids, Bella and Celeste, like seeing them play and seeing Chris, it just felt like you were kind of connecting to them. And I think a lot of people looked at them like they had it all together. They had a beautiful house, great jobs, beautiful children, and then this out of nowhere, right? So I think a lot of people are like, shit, comparing it to their own situations, maybe. But I understand wanting to I still have this. I haven't even taken it off. This thing, I'm telling you, this bracelet is sturdy as hell. I have done everything in this bracelet. Well, except one thing, but it's just I've got love on my mind. Who knows that song? I've got love on my mind. Where did Candy leave? Okay, I want to know, he's got to drag it out. He can't own anything, so I think there's some dirty money with this Bubbles who was busted for Medicare. Bubbles was? I don't know about that, Annie. I don't pay attention too much to them, but I once glanced at him about Summer Wells and nothing to see here. It's probably true. But they aren't changing the outcome. They're right. Summer Wells. I still am doing my Thrive. Wait. It's backwards. Sorry. Right now, you have it saved somewhere? Oh, in Kentucky. You know that song, Jenny Jo? I loved it. AD had Tiffany on his panel? Really? I think Tiffany kind of needs to go in her own direction because I think she could do very well on her own. I really do. I think getting mixed up with some of these people on YouTube, I don't know. I think she could do very well on her own. Tiffany Marie, are you talking about Tiffany Marie, B lady? Just white label, perhaps that's why you have been so tired. Yeah, that's all I've been doing because I'm out of my other ones. That could be. But they have caffeine, so I don't know. He confessed it? Bubbles busted sounds funny with that wording. So, what about the Orson and Oren case, you guys? I absolutely think this is, I don't know. I've thought this for quite a while. I think that they were kidnapped and put into trafficking. That's what I think. I'm not starting on any new crimes. Really, coffee? Okay, maybe that's it. I don't think any of them have the connection like this guy, the interview room. Folks won't talk with them. And yes, Tiffany Marie. Yeah, I've heard that. I heard the interview room was really good. Because, and I'm not trying, oh, Crown. Sue, you think the same thing? Crown, you know how I feel about her. I know you like her, but okay, let's just talk about that for a second. It's not the cop, right? That it's not a new guy. Supposedly, from her own words, it's the guy that had left her. Remember? Bill? Remember? Who was married, is married, and has a boy, has a child. Okay.
I love you.
Wait! Hold on. Don't leave me.
I love you.
I said, wait a second. I want to hug. I'm so excited. I'm free, you guys. Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay here? I made this stuff. I don't drink it all like that, but so I made this stuff that's supposed to I did. Yep, coffee. I said I'm not keeping him tonight. Sorry. I went and bought him 2 toys today, a packet of marrow bones. I made an appointment to have him groomed for Monday. Like, okay, I'll get back to that. Keeping the doggy. He's gone, bee lady. You got your grandson staying over? Okay, grapefruit. Your mom sprung with her health issues, Annie? Your mom's health issues, honey? Two more what tomorrow night, Annie? Oh, Annie, are you serious? Oh, I'm so sorry. Your dad has to... Oh, my gosh. Oh, I am so sorry, Annie. You guys... And neither here well. No, Robert. We don't get his haircut. We just have him bathed, the flea medicine, ears cleaned out, and the anal glands. Yes, everybody, please put prayers up for Annie. So how long have they not been telling you? Do you know? I'm sorry, honey. So what are you gonna do? It is, baby. I love it. I haven't eaten it in a long time. Sweetie, I'm sorry. That's a double whammy. You thought he was just hard of hearing. Are they coming any further with, like, I've heard that they've been finding out more stuff about dementia and they've got more medicines or something, no? Annie, why did you not know? Why did they not tell you? Oh my gosh. She probably just didn't want to worry you, honey. You know, that's how moms are. No. No, but people are sure trying to convince me to. I am so sorry, honey. I'll be praying for them. If you want to email me, Annie, I don't know if you want to put it in here, but if you want to email me their names, sweetie, because as you know, like I've said before, I like to pray for people by name if I can. You do, Crown? So what's like a typical day for like with you, Crown, with your mom? You guys, grapefruit is the bomb. Me too, Annie. The more chaos, the more stuff to do. I'm in autopilot mode and I go, right? Nothing gets in my way. Lloyd and Sue. Okay. Got it. Got it, honey. Thank you. Okay, you guys, everybody, please write that down to pray for Lloyd and Sue. Good. Stand up for it, but don't yell at her too bad. She's probably scared. Yeah, I am so good under stress. That's why I can't do a job that's where you don't have to think. I can't do a job where you just sit there and you do the same. I just can't. Like, my brain needs to be challenged. I need to be busy all the time. I agree, Coffee. 18. Okay, what did Annie say? I go to my hubby. Washington to Arizona. Oh, he knew and didn't tell you. Your husband knew, Annie? You guys, I've eaten this whole thing. I want to share this little concoction. She did. Right, B lady. Your husband told your son. She told your husband told your son. Nobody told you? Life's so hard, you guys. Life's hard sometimes. My mom, it pissed me off when she tell my husband stuff because my mom was doing it to be mean. She told him when we had been dating for years, right? You don't want to marry her. Like, she was just talking shit behind my back. Well, what kind of mom does that? For some reason, the daughter is always the last to know. Yeah. And not tell him about it. See, some parents are like that. I don't know if I would be. I don't know if I'd tell my kids. I always wondered, have you guys ever sat there and wondered, hey, if I get, come down with a deadly disease or, how long would I wait to tell my kids, I think I'd want to tell them because so they'd know that, you know, if I was given a certain amount of time, you know, we only have this amount of time left, so let's spend it together. But that would be hard to decide, wouldn't it? Um, um, if you ever needed me to make a drive-by to check on something, let me know. Aw. Um, an hour from Vegas. Crown, right? I have to help her shower. It said nothing to be sorry about. I love my mom and I would do anything for her. It is a disease which she cannot help. That makes me cry. Yeah. That's a very special time to be with your mom, you know, and to experience it. Isn't it crazy how we're babies and we come out and they feed us and change our diapers and then as they get older, um, they then we do that for them. Your mom does, Jenny. That's how I am with my baby girl. Well, with both of my kids, really. But I think my daughter more in that sense when I know something's wrong. Had prostate cancer and never told us until he was scheduled for surgery. He knew. Oh my gosh. That's yeah. I mean, it's their choice, right? Just like it'll be our choice when our time comes for that. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that. 12 thumbs up. But it's just like it's our choice, you know. If we go through something like that, then we'll decide how we want to handle it with our children. The specific kid. I will not let my kids near me, then they will. Oh, what happened? I will not let my kids near me, then they will dress me funny. Annie. What, something, talking about off, pull your chin here. Crown, that's a beautiful thing. I really think it is. I think that's such a special time. And I, you know, I don't think I'm going to get to be the one to be there for my mom, which I always thought I was, but I'm sure my younger brother is going to. My younger brother, because he's her favorite, always has been, it's like he's the only one she notices, the only one she sees, and he's gets to do everything, you know. That's how it should be, Crown. Yes, that's. I mean, I think parents should come first in that situation. You know, especially when they can't do things for themselves. Can anyone guess what this is? Can anyone guess what this is? Okay. It smells good, but kind of not. You can take a tablespoon of this a day. This lasts up to 6 months. I need to get another couple jars to move it into, but this is a concoction. Say that our society has made a mess of things by families living all across the nations. OJ and vodka. Oh yeah, B lady. People, man, woman, man, have made a mess of things. Large screwdriver, kombucha. Nope. Grapefruit juice. There's grapefruit. Well, okay. So I saw in this thing for sicknesses, one of them specifically being CV19, okay, that what's in this, there's a list of things that what's in this jar helps with, okay? Thrive, Annie says, orange moonshine. So what I did, and I learned it's a very simple thing. It takes a couple hours, but because it has to sit for so long. This is supposed to be able to help if you get what you call it, right? But I'm just going to be taking it daily to protect myself, possibly. Turmeric. No, but that'd be a good thing to put in it. Love potion. Okay. So what it called for was take 3 organic grapefruits, 3 organic lemons, some white distilled vinegar, and some spring water, right? I'll post the video if you don't believe me in the community post, okay? Wear your masks again. Coffee has to. Yep, the C crown. So Sean's back. I'm waiting for Sean to mail me he's sending me some Thrive DFTs that I need. Tomorrow, Sean, please. They'll get here maybe Saturday. Okay, so you take the spring water and the vinegar. You put it in a big bowl. You put the grapefruits in there. You clean them. You clean them really good, right? The skins of the grapefruits. You put them aside. You do the same thing with the lemons. Clean them very well. Rinse them off. Then what you do is you peel them, right? You peel all of the peelings off the grapefruits, all the peelings off of the lemons. I save the grapefruit, yummy, because... So what you do is you put them in a big pot. You pour the spring water into the pot until they're covered, right? And you push them down in there. And you bring it to a boil. Then what you do is you simmer it with a lid on for 2 to 3 hours. Anywhere, I did 2.5 hours. You let it cook simmer for 2 to 3 hours. And then you drain it. You drain the juice, keep the juice, and you can do whatever you want with the husks or whatever, not husks, whatever they're called. So, and it says Sean, no, it was so easy. No, this is from the orange peelings, honey, and spring water. It's all the nutrients from the peelings. Remember I used to tell you guys that I would eat orange peels? And you guys were like, gross, that's disgusting. No, that's where all the nutrients are, you guys, in the peel. So, oh, I love grapefruit. Watermelon shine next week. And no, it's so easy. You can't have grapefruit. Aw. Yes, grapefruit and lemon peeling, organic. No orange, honey. Be lady, just lemon and organic lemon, organic grapefruits. And it's cheap. You guys, I can't do anything hard cook-wise. Seriously. I saw it and I'm like, this is so freaking easy. I'll show you. I'll show you. Hold on. Hold on. I saved the video. Hold on. You peel the grapefruits. You wash them off. You peel them. You put the peels in a pot. Pour the spring water on it. Bring it to a boil. Once it boils, you simmer it down. Put it at simmer. Low heat for 2 to 3 hours. Then you drain it. And you keep the draining. That's it. It's that simple. I probably made it sound a lot more complicated. Garlic too. Yes, I love garlic. But it's supposedly whatever's in the grapefruit and lemon is what's supposed to help with Oh, I didn't sweeten it. I just drink it like that. Come on, dude. Okay, here we go. I'm going to find the video. I'll play the video for you all, okay? So, it's supposed to be okay. Where's it? There. Oh, no, not that one. Okay, let me find this thing. Okay, that's not her. Okay, hold on. That's not it. That's not it. Is this it? No. Ew. John Podesta. Gross. Ew. God, John Podesta is just a sicko. John Podesta is creepy as hell. Good night, Annie. Honey, I'll be praying for you. Yeah. Yes, grapefruit, bee lady. White vinegar, honey. Yeah. Yep, that's it. It's that simple. Come here. What's this doing? Come here. Is this one it? Hold on, let me look. Have you guys noticed, has your internet been running slower? Okay, that's not it. Yes, apple cider vinegar is very good for you. I knew a guy who drank it and he lost so much weight and he just started, he looked sickly almost because he had lost so much weight, but he said his health was so much better. God, it's just going so slow. Okay, it's starting to catch up. Okay, let me find this. Hold on. Ew, Bill Gates. They didn't get rid of it, did they? Are you kidding me? Hold on. Sorry. Come on. I mean, it's not bad. Love you, Annie, honey. We still need to meet up. I mean, it's got kind of a bite to it, definitely. And I left some little chunks in there because I like it, but So do you have a, wait, what number from this dating app? So do you have a number 2 from this dating app? Crown. I'm hoping to go to Vegas. I'm still trying to plan on that. Oh, it's the consistency, Sean. Yeah, a tablespoon. No, you should take at least a tablespoon, but you can take more if you want. Number 2. Well, there's another guy. Well, there's 3, bee lady. Him, there's a guy who bought a car of mine a long time ago, which is crazy. And he's going through. He says they're almost divorced, so he's going through it. And again, he has a business he's starting up. It's a water business or something, water company. And he's a nice guy. He's got kids, but I think his kids are older. He's a handsome gentleman. He's African American, and he's 6 foot. So he's tall, dark, and handsome. He's 6'1", maybe, I think 6'1". He's a good looking. I like tall, dark, and handsome. That's for sure. Apple cider vinegar to stay away in college during exams. Isn't there anyone out there that is already done? I know. Well, technically, why is this taking so long? Are you kidding me? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Maybe it'll be easier. This is so annoying. Who's that? Ew, creepy. Okay, let me see if I can find it this way. But I want to find it on there so I can... Okay, here it is. Okay, so I think what I can do, I'll just type it in. How about that? Whoops. All right. You're Canadian. I think I read that our leader said we can cross into Canada the end of August if we have had the vaccine. You sure you didn't use a site called Almost Divorced, guys? Oh. You crazy. You crazy. Okay. That's not it. What? What? This is mine. What? Okay, I can search in here. Okay. 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 I should be following her, I think. Hold on. What's her profile? What's her picture look like? Hold on, let me click on this. Hold up. Wait a minute. This page isn't available. Wait, what? TikTok. They don't want people to find out how to... Hold on. How to heal ourselves, I'm telling you. Let me see if I can find her. They don't want us to learn how to heal ourselves. It's true. Which one is this? I think that's her. Hold on. Is this it? Yep. I think I found it. I think I found it, guys and gals. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. Is this one it? Here. Hold on. Is this one it?
So recently, my husband and my toddler got a little cold, but I didn't. And
is this the one? I want to do the one where she shows it, how to do it. That's not the same. Where is the video I'm looking for? It's like a healing, I've been hearing a lot of bad things about eggs too, but did they... What the heck?
okay, so it's the morning, and as promised, I'm going to show you how to make the honey ginger.
Okay, that's honey ginger. That's not the same thing. I wonder if they took her video down. What? Maybe that's not her. Shit. Hold on. Hold on. No. Okay, this one has 0 followers. That's not her. I have to kind of go through these, you guys. Hold on. Is this one it? No. Ugh. Is this one it? No. Maybe it's this one. Nope. That's a dude. Well, I shouldn't assume it. Sorry. I shouldn't assume that it's a dude. Sorry it's taking me so long. A lot of these, their content's gone, you guys. I don't know what... hold on. Is it this one? This is it. I think that's her. I think this is her. Let me find... This looks kind of like her. Sort of. No, maybe not. Maybe that is her. What's this one?
I actually have a ton of books that I would recommend, so.
Hold on. She has a few in here, but it's not. Interesting. What's this one? That's not it.
This book is so amazing because it gives you...
No, thank you about that. No, thanks. What's this one?
So a lot of you have been asking about my skincare, and...
Okay, don't care about skincare right now. What's that?
If you haven't heard of Soleil water...
Soleil water. I've heard of Soleil water. Soleil. What's this?
So recently, my husband and my toddler got a little cold.
Okay, we know. You didn't get sick because you've been taking your stuff.
Okay, so it's the morning, and as...
This is garlic and something else. Some of these are interesting.
So, with the garlic and honey, you can take about a tablespoon a day. You can take a tablespoon and a half if you already have a cold. You can give toddlers a teaspoon if they have a cold coming on. And I'm going to show you how I take the ginger and honey. You can take it the same way, just dip it in the jar, fill up.
It's kind of cool. She tells you different types of, different types of, she tells you different types of healing things you could do, right? Hold on, what's this one? I don't know who that guy is. Someone's trying to message me. What? For me. Okay. There was a video that popped up that said F Joe Biden. F Joe Biden. Sorry. Aw, you too, Sue Soul Sister. Thanks for hanging out. It was nice to see you again, my dear. Don't be a stranger. Is it Mr. Texler, our daughter? No, it's someone on TikTok. Good night, Jenny. Nice to see you, honey. I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better. Your tummy. Yeah, I don't like sugar in my... Have not heard what one. Haven't heard what one yet. So, B Lady, tell me a little bit more about what you heard about the whole Chris Watts attempted suicide thing. I'm just gonna say it on here, please, too, you guys. If you've signed up for Patreon, please come in there on our movie nights, or if it's movie night, game night. We want to start playing games and stuff, and sometimes we just chat and have conversation in there. So if you're a member in Patreon, please try to make it for our weekly get-togethers. Okay, B Lady, thank you, honey. Because that's what it's for, you know? That it's for us to have our little social, you know, little group to get to know each other better and spend time together, you know, kind of just get away from what's going on in the world. I would say Patreon, B Lady. Patreon's better. We meet in there, and we have, I mean, if more people come in there, more people want to do stuff, I'll come in there, you know, we can meet twice a week or something. But right now we do movie night. It's either movie night or game night, whatever we want to, you know, choose. Movie night, game night. But the thing is it, because of the way I have to do it through StreamYard, otherwise it wants to charge me like $50 to do Crowdcast or whatever, 50 or 75. I can't remember what it is. I don't want to pay that a month. I already pay for StreamYard. So what I do is I send the link in Patreon to StreamYards, and then we have our get together in there, and then that's it. So if you're not there, then you can't see it unless we record it, which we haven't recorded it yet. But I think I want to start recording it so people can go back and watch it. My whole thing is if people want to talk about personal things in there, you know, or want to come up on camera or whatever, you know, come up on, you know, panel and have the camera on, then I don't want people to do what they do with other people's stuff and share it out. You know what I mean? So, because it's supposed to be a safe, private place. That's the whole purpose of it. So that's why we don't do that. Ow! There goes my leg. Ow! 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 Hold on. Yeah, you don't have to be on camera if you don't want. The website Appcast allows you to watch a movie together. It used to be a popular forum. Oh, what's it called? Appcast? Okay, let me... there it goes. Shit. Oh, jeez. It's fucking ridiculous. I hate this shit. Ow. Oh, it just does this every once in a while. Okay. Usually when I get up and walk around and stretch it out, it'll be okay, but that comes from a back injury. My leg. That's crazy how that works. Oh, no, it's not a Charlie horse. It's a back injury that in turn affects my leg. You know what's crazy? If I put something on my leg, no matter what it is, my leg feels ice cold. compared to the other one. So if I put even this, and this is a lukewarm bottle now, if I put it against my skin, my whole leg, the whole from my knee up turns cold. It feels like I'm putting a piece of ice, or like I have it like in ice. It's the crate burr, see? It feels like it's on ice. It's crazy. It's a nerve damage is what it is. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that. Totally different. It's so weird. And they can't figure out how to fix it. They can't figure it out. Oh, yeah. Isn't that crazy? I'm scared. I've heard horror stories about Lyrica. It had you flying. Oh, fibro's terrible. Yep. It's hard. And so, right? 84. I don't know why it's 84, but gabapentin works, does it? So if you don't take it, well, you guys know that I told you I had a dependency on opiates years ago. It's been a long time, over 6 years, but it's been a lot longer than 6 years because I've been here. I always say 5 years, but I always say, even years later, I say 5 years, but it's not 5 years. I've been here almost 8 years. I was at the place before this for 1 year. And then before that, I was at our house for 13 years. And I quit opiates at the house that I lived at before the last place I lived. So I moved in here 2014. And then, so I was in there 2013. So 2012 is when I quit. It's not addicting. Okay. The gabapentin isn't. So how long do you have to take it before it starts working? I heard those Lyrica are pretty, that if you come off of those, then you're probably, then you're a mess. And I guess that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to go through anything like that ever, ever, ever again. Getting off of opiates, you guys, I don't know if some of you may have experienced it, some of you may have not. But getting off of opiates, you want to literally just end it. Seriously. Like, it is the worst effing thing in the world to feel. But it's so worth it. I never thought I would get to the point to where I felt like myself. I mean, other than my physical ailments, like mentally and everything, I feel so much better. Those opiates, man, you just could never, going through it after you take your last dose that you're ever going to take, and you're laying there, and a lot of it's mental. It is. A lot of it's mental. But, I mean, even though I had tried to get up and do stuff, I couldn't because I just was sick. You can't get comfortable. You're hot. You're cold. Your nose is running. You're sweating. Your legs are... I had really bad, like, restless leg when I was going through the withdrawals. I never threw up. A lot of people go through a lot of, throwing up and all that. I didn't go through that, thank God, because I hate throwing up. But, and then once you're off of them, it still takes a good year, or more. They say it can be a year to a few years for your body to get back to the normal pain receptors and all that. You can't... it's not like once you get through the withdrawals, you're off and running. No, you still don't feel good for at least 6 months, and then it's hard. It really is hard, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Oh, when you took those, Bee Lady? I have been on hydrocodone, etc. for after surgeries and knee pain, and I never got addicted. Just stopped them because, right. And that's how I was, Bee Lady. I would have pillows sitting up in the cupboards for a long time, after surgeries, like hysterectomy, I had lots of stuff. I had my tonsils out as an adult. Like, there's a lot of things that I've had done as an adult, but wisdom teeth, all of it. So I would be able to leave them up there, and I wouldn't think twice about wanting to take one, And then I went to a doctor because I was having all this pain going on in my body. I couldn't sleep. It was like a vicious cycle. I had insomnia, but I'd be exhausted. I would get that fibro fog. Like, there's so many different symptoms that I had. And at that time, before they knew much about fibromyalgia, because this was back when I was in my 30s, early 30s, when I had that and I'd go to the hospital because I would think I was dying. Like, I felt like my body, all my organs were shutting down. I really thought I was going to die. And so, they said, well, have you talked to somebody? It was in my head, right? Like I was crazy. Have you talked to somebody? And I'm like, what do you mean, talk to somebody? Like, he meant like a therapist or something. And I'm like, no, like, that's not it. I was so upset that he even said that, I was like, what? No, this is a physical thing. It's not. Why are you asking me if I talked to a therapist? And that's what I got, for the most part. That's what it was, it's all in your head. Even my husband thought, there's nothing wrong. It's just, you just think it. It's in your head. Sorry, that sweatshirt was way too hot. Even my husband thought it was all in my head, and I got very depressed because I knew my body felt different. I knew I hurt a lot. I knew I wasn't getting good sleep. I mean, I had 2 young kids, and nobody knew what it was. So that was hard, definitely. And then I ended up going to a naturopathic doctor, which used to be a doctor. He had his license because I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on fucking all natural stuff, like all kinds of natural stuff. And hold on. And it didn't work. And so then he ended up prescribing me Percocet. He was able to prescribe Percocet. And it just kind of dominoed from there, And then it was any doctor I went to, though, I was with for years, quite a few years. So I think I had a total of 3 doctors in the 12 years that I took pain meds. But one of them ended up getting arrested for money, something to do with tax evasion or something like that. He got shut down and went to jail. That was the last one. That was the last doctor I had been with. And after that is when I quit. I didn't go try to find another doctor. I just said, you know what, Lord, this is a sign. It's time. I need to be done. And they were prescribing me 80 milligram OxyContin plus 10 milligram Percocets, the long yellow ones. Well, they're all different. It depends what pharmacy, has what. But, so I started out on tramadol with that naturopathy prescribed tramadol. Then it went to hydrocodone. And then it went to Percocet. And then it went to OxyContin. But the amounts they were giving me for my size, and I mean, it's just crazy. It was like 2 of the 80s. I didn't take them. I didn't take the OxyContin. I actually broke them up in quarters, which you're not supposed to do. But I would only take a quarter at a time because there's no way I could take a whole one. No way. And I would give them out to my friends. Terrible. But so I would take a quarter one of those and a 10 milligram Percocet. And so he'd give me 5 of the 10 milligrams a day and 2 of the 80s. I don't. Crazy. But they shouldn't. Here's the thing. They should not do that. I mean, now they don't, but again, big pharma and government's involved because the government could easily say, no, a patient has to be going through this and more to get that. These are new. You never see me eating chips like this, but they look so good. They're called the Spicy Cheddar Jack. They're very good. Look at, that's what they look like. Oh, really, Sean? My ex would drink on his mouth and then have, oh no. Oh. Look how close I am. Oh. Look at, they got peppers. They are kind of spicy, but they're delicious. There's so much bad stuff in these. Look. Ingredients: potatoes, vegetable oil, sunflower, corn, and or canola oil, maltodextrin, made from corn, salt, whey, cheddar, monosodium, cheese, milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes, natural flavors, monosodium glutamate, spices, onion powder, tomato powder, cream, garlic powder, corn flour, sodium diactate, butter, cream, salt, artificial color, yellow 6 lake, yellow 5 lake, blue 1 lake, yellow 5, red 40, blue 1, yeast extract, Parmesan cheese, milk, cheese culture, salt, enzymes, paprika extracts, blue cheese, milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzymes, Swiss cheese, milk, cheese culture, salt, enzymes, jalapeno pepper, Monterey Jack cheese, milk, cheese culture, salt, enzymes, and sour cream, cultured cream, skim milk. I heard those yellows and reds and aren't good. Okay. Serving size is 10 chips. And it is the red dye that is bad. I think the yellow might be okay. So, red 40. What's blue 1? I've never heard of that. When you think about it, there are a lot of people that eat a lot of these. Just chips and pop. A lot. But these are good. I'm not a big chip person, but look at that. $4.29 for a bag of potato chips. That's ridiculous. So when I was out shopping for Sosa to get his toys at Petco, and then I had to go to the store to get his marrow bones, I'm like, I'm buying me a snack. Oh, you're out of it for a day? It's nice to chat with you guys. Especially when I haven't been on in a while. At the compound. Yeah. Well, okay. When I go to pick up Sos from the small tiny house, if I go a certain way, it's crazy, but I pass by her house on the way. I try not to take that way unless I'm already in that area, but so yesterday, was it yesterday? No, it wasn't. Well, one day, when I went out to get Sos, I drove by that way because I was out that way. And his dad's car was in front of her house. And it was the middle of the day. Because I get off earlier at my main job earlier in the day. He doesn't, but he must have been there during lunch or something. She got your sloppy seconds. Wise potato chips are my favorite. Thin, greasy, and some a little burnt. You want some chips, Crown? Here, honey. Let me get you a big one. Oh, here. Ooh. Here's a big one. It looks orange in the phone. Anyway, so from what I heard, she's moving away. I heard through the grape down. Your mouth's open? Here. Let's do this. From the tiny house, be lady. When I pick them up, that's where I pick them up from. Isn't it good? Now, I'll have my bueno. Hey, I've been eating so much better. It's not that I ate bad before. I just didn't eat. But I have been. And I've been exercising. I guess around 6 months from now. She got a job offer somewhere. Where was it? My daughter told me. She goes, I think Dad's gonna be staying in a tiny house more. And I was like, why? She's like, well, I go, no, he stays at his girlfriend's all the time. She goes, well, she's moving. I'm like, what? She said, she's moving. I said, why? She said, I guess she got a good job offer. I'm like, well, she probably won't go. I mean, she'll probably want to stay here because they're dating. She's like, no, Mom, she's not like that. She said, like, no, she's very independent. She said she's not gonna let a guy keep her back here. I'm like, well, maybe he'll go with her. She goes, I don't think so. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but I guess she's moving and she's selling her house that she just bought a while ago. No coffee because we go to court next month and she's not moving for many months. It's 6 to 9 months, I guess. Ooh, maybe she's pregnant. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, she's moving to another state. Sean, yeah, thank God you haven't had any. I don't know what it is. Bee lady, you're funny. I think he's getting ready to try to screw me, but hey, you know what? I think here's the thing. The way I did it the way I did it so I wouldn't screw him over and we would do it amicably. I gave him the opportunity to just, go over what I was proposing, and talk about it. If he didn't want to sign it, come to a mutually, an agreement, right? And if he wants to make it harder, then I think he may have went and got a lawyer and he's not telling me, which is BS because I could have done that, but I didn't because we both said we didn't want to have to spend money on that. So let's figure it out ourselves. Well, I think he's being sneaky because his bitch girlfriend probably said, she's asking for that. Well, no, you need to get a lawyer. That's probably what she's doing. I told him it's none of her business. I said, what we come to agreement on is none of her business. So don't be trying to get her 2 cents. It's none of her business. And then he said, her name is, he said, I'm not going to say her name, you guys, but he said, she is, and he said her name, and I think you would like her. And I'm like, She is, and I think you would like her. Just say he would be like, her name is Emily, and I think you would like her. I'm like, you know what? Maybe under other circumstances I might, but not right now. Sorry. Well, I don't share, B lady, I don't share on social media where he works. Yeah, thank you, Crown. He's kind of being a douchebag. So hopefully my next doctor's appointment will have my test results back, but I won't be surprised if the doctor tells me that. Well, hopefully not. Well, I don't think, my kids seem to think that he's not going to leave because, because of them. Plus his mom's getting pretty old, his dad's up there too, so I don't know. Just will be for goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. What time is it? Oh my, it is not 11:30. I'm gonna go. I gotta go to bed. Gotta get up. Same old shit, different day. But I better get some sleep now that Sosa's not here. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. That was true, coffee. I agree. I think he would more for his dad. B lady, that's true. She's probably thinking, fuck that. Or he could be moving shit around, trying to get that guy that, whose house he rents. Probably going to get him to say he pays more than he does. Stuff like that. I can't afford it. That's probably what he's going to say. Dude, shut up. You can afford it. It's 11:39. Who will want more? That's right, B lady. Okay, you guys. Well, thank you for your advice. Oh my goodness, you better go to bed, B lady. I know, coffee, right? Well, I guess that was my last chance. Thank you guys for your advice. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for being so patient with me and coming back. I know I haven't been on a lot, but had lots going on, and like I said, I work a lot. So when I'm not working, I'm tired and I'm sleeping or trying to sleep or grabbing Sosa or going to the grocery, life. So I'm going to try to come on a little bit more, and I'm just trying to get through this exhaustion, really. But it'll be okay. It'll all be okay. I appreciate all of you. If you want to join Patreon, Coffee did post the link up there. So, yeah. Good night, Crown. Yeah. Well, not every day, B lady, but there was one day there was a lot. Good night, Sean. Good night, Robert. Love you guys. Good night, B lady. And Coffee and Crown and Sean, and I think Clancy and Mark's gone, but and Jenny Joe's gone, and Candy's gone, and I don't know if Picker's still here, but Picker, if you're still here, good night. Love you. Oh, there's Picker. Good night, you guys. Love you. I'll see you soon. Tomorrow's Friday night. Either Friday or Saturday night. Maybe we can play a game or something. Yes. Thank you guys so much. God bless. Sweet dreams. Sleep with the angels. Bye.